welcome to this battle on the French premium tank destroyer tier 3 FCM PAK 40. It's actually a really good tank for this particular map, the Malinovka map. Why? Because being an open space map, it makes the best use of its incredible view range and very accurate gun. So it's basically, this map is a sniper's dream in a way, so long as you can find a good position. But in this map, in this battle, I don't just want to show the benefits of sniping with this tank, but also a few tactics on what to do when you're basically left alone by your team. The battle starts fairly normally. I mean, there's no much happening there, but that UE-57 is, in my opinion, going a little bit too ahead for his position. I mean, yes, he's got very good camouflage, but it's got no armor and it's at risk of being spotted. But it's fine now. It's found a fairly good position, so he's actually helping to spot for the rest of the team, and I begin with my first kill. So actually this is not too bad. I mean, a U-57 and an FCM PAK both have got very good view range and good camouflage factors, especially the U-57. So we are controlling basically this flank here, which is a flank that on this map is not often used, but sometimes it is. But especially it allows us to notice, if possible, any movement around there. And there it is, first one. So let's see if I can deal with this. Okay, just one more. Ah, damn, I didn't lead enough, but it still got destroyed, so that's fine. And this position that you see here is a good one because it allows you to make the most of the camouflage offered by the little bush, and also give you some protection with the rock. Okay, so we're leading 5-1. That's not bad. 5-2 now, but suddenly there is a danger. There are enemies right there on the hill. So what do? I actually forget about controlling that flank and concentrate my attention on the two enemies coming down from the hill. Look where I placed my FCM PAK. I just reversed back a little bit just to show you there. So I'm actually using the that rock as protection, because what happens is that when the enemies will come down from here, they are likely to spot me. And when I'm spotted, I'm an easy prey then from the snipers along there. So I basically use the rock to make sure that I don't get hit. And then I carry on with a bit of sniping. And I got that T127, which is a good thing, because the T127, it's a dangerous tank on the enemy side. But we still have that Panzer 1C, which has actually got 3 kills. So it's a dangerous player. And he actually managed to, him and the T127, in fact, it's all been the Panzer 1C. He's managed to kill those 3 Allied tanks that you can see there. So, and there it is. Now, this is a difficult thing to do with the FCM PAK. Catching a Panzer 1C in motion, very, very hard. Look at that. So you have to lead all the way, or constantly, and because they keep moving in an erratic way, it's really, really difficult to lead properly. Okay, got him there. Yes. See, they stop and start, really difficult. So you're almost firing at random, you know, hoping to just get a lucky shot. Now, the next thing I want to show you is that I want to make sure that my rear is covered. So, and at the same time that I can turn. Now, that rock is stopping me from turning. So I go nudge a little bit forward so that I'm free to move. And then I try and kind of expect where the Panzer 1C will be coming from. So I'm always trying to lead by a fairly large margin. And I rely on my view range to spot him. And I do. And that's where he makes the mistake. He stands still and he's dead. Alright. we lost a few of our allies there, but at least we got rid of the biggest threat, which was that Panzer 1C, which until then I managed to get 5 kills. And we're back on the lead, and in theory it should be a fairly easy game now, because there's no trace of any other enemy anywhere else other than at their base. So all we can do is basically what we can do actually is some of us could be attacking. And why isn't that Panzer 1C, you can see it right there, just in front of me there, look, what is he doing there? That's not a place for a Panzer 1C. He should be either going down along there, or better still, going down along here and go into the enemy base, spot for us and kill a few. And instead he just stands there. So we lost our lead, and I have to say my team is actually not in a very good shape, because that Panzer S-35, which should be again another tank that should be charging, it's losing its HP, and I have a feeling it's going to be dead very quickly. And the LTP is not doing anything, just standing there as well, and so is the Panzer 1C, just standing there. So I actually have a bunch of very bad enemies. But in the meantime, look what happens there. There's a T-46 coming up at the base. I don't notice it because I was intent in trying to snipe on that other attacking tank. So what do I do here? I try and get it, and I'm lucky there, because I managed to only take a little bit of damage, but not too much, and take him out. So we're even again. But I can't believe my team, this Panzer 1C is doing nothing, and we are being attacked, and we keep losing. So this is where I've got to make the most of my view range. Still covering my side, as you can see. The Panzer 1C is just getting ripped apart. And this is what I don't like about the FCM PAK, the poor gun traverse.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
That is ridiculous. Okay, one more.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Right, what have we got? We've got 2 enemy tanks, and I'm all on my own. 5 kills, yes, that's good, but it's very likely I'll die here. So, view range again.
Penetration.
Has he seen me? Probably not.
Gotcha.
But it doesn't matter, because I destroy him. Right, okay, so what happens now? We've got, okay, I've got my top gun, but what matters to me is winning the game. I'm all on my own. The enemy knows very well that I'm here. And there's an artillery. So what do? The first thing that I do is abandon that position. It's too dangerous. They know I'm there. And I'm not going to make it easy for the artillery to just bombard me from wherever it is. Although I have to say, so far, no kills from the artillery. So it's probably not a very good player. I don't know. The thing is, the Cruiser 2 on the enemy team is definitely a good player with 4 kills. So again, I'm not going to take chances. Even though I've got very good view range and I will probably spot him approaching before he would spot me, I am not going to take the chance. The Cruiser also might have the pom-pom gun, which means that once he sees me, he can just deliver his 4 shots and I will be dead very quickly. So I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit, because it will take me a while to find the ideal position from where to kind of spot the enemy tank. Why do I think he's going to come and attack? I think because at the end of the day there's 2 of them, and one of them is an artillery. So the obvious thing to do, they know where I am. I don't know where the Cruiser is. I know it was there, but it's not been seen for a while. I know for sure that they will attack. The Cruiser will try and spot me, and with the support of the artillery, they're gonna try and take me down. So I choose this spot because from here I can see any approach. If he comes from the hill, I'll spot him. If he comes from this side, I'll spot him. And even if he comes from over there, from this side, I'll spot him as soon as it goes over that little ridge there. As soon as he approaches the flag, I'll spot him. So that's a really good place, and at the same time it's very likely that he can actually come from behind me. He'd have to come really close to the map edge for him to come behind me and me not being able to spot him. So it's a good position here. I've got my back covered and I've got a very good view on all access to the base. I'm in vegetation. I've got my camouflage net, so theoretically I should spot him first, and this is exactly what happens. Has he seen me? I don't care.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor
Perfect.
destroyed.
Okay. Now what do? I move, because the artillery could the enemy guy will certainly have spotted me by now, and the artillery could be training on there. What I don't understand is why I haven't been targeted by the artillery yet. I mean, he hasn't fired a shot. He must be really a bad player. I haven't got much time left, and the FCM PAK is a very slow tank. So, I mean, going to capture base is, well, a little bit too optimistic, if not perhaps impossible. So the only thing I can do is to try and get as close as possible to the enemy base from an advantage point, so staying on the higher ground and hoping that thanks to my view range I can spot the artillery. But the point is, I've run out of shells. And I've only got gold shells or high explosives. That's fine. I don't mind. The main thing here is to win the duel with the artillery and win the game. So anyway, time is passing by. I don't spot anyone, and I'm beginning to think I'll never make it. Never mind to capture the base, but I'll just never make it to near the enemy base. And something happens as we come closer to the game that I thought was like incredible. Alright, I was very lucky. But basically it turns out that the enemy artillery was AFK. And what happens when you are AFK? The system will automatically destroy your tank at the end of the battle. At this instance, the artillery is the only survivor, so he is eliminated from the game. I'm the only survivor, and I win the game. So that was a lucky win. I appreciate that, but then again I did kill 7, and I did get a good number of medals, and I think I deserved that win after all, so that's fine by me. Thank you very much for watching.